A minor boy in Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province delivering an intimidating speech quoting the master of terror himself.
Kashmir ko bhi azad kara denge.
Hafiz Saeed. But this was no ordinary meet. Organized by Hafiz Saeed's band outfit, the Jamaat-ud-Dawa, in the aftermath of the Taliban's ascent in Afghanistan last year. It's a marriage of the Afghan Taliban with the Jamaat's terror offshoot, lashkar-e-taiba. The guest of honor is the chief cleric of the Darul Uloom, Haqqani.
इंडिया जैसे पाकिस्तान को मीडिया के जरिए बदनाम कर रहा है.
Better known as Pakistan's University of Jihad, a seminary associated with Afghanistan's top Taliban leaders and birthplace of Taliban's most violent faction, the Haqqani network.
अभी जिस शख्सियत को मैं आपके सामने बुला रहा हूं, ये उस जमात से ताल्लुक रखते हैं दुनिया कुफर के ऐवानों में जिसको हक्कानिया के नाम से जानी जाती शख्सियत, शेखुल कुरान वल हदीस, मुजाहिदीन के बाप, तालिबान के जद्दे अमजद, अफगानिस्तान की सरजमीन पे गलबा इस्लाम का कलमा पढ़ाने वाली शख्सियत की जमात के नुमाइंदे मौलाना सैयद यूसुफ शाह साहब आपके दरमियान तशरीफ लाते हैं. सैयद यूसुफ शाह साहब हजरत मौलाना समीउल हक शहीद रहमतुल्लाह अलैह की जानशीनी करते हुए और उनका पैगाम तालिबान के लिए, ममलिकत पाकिस्तान की आवाम के लिए और हिंदुस्तान के लिए अपने जज्बात के इजहार के लिए सैयद यूसुफ शाह साहब.
Here is a brief introduction of the key faces who attended this gathering to celebrate the fall of Afghanistan. Under full protection from the erstwhile Imran Khan government last year. Name Maulana Yusuf Shah, cleric, Darul Uloom Haqqani, also known as University of Jihad. Name Saifullah Khalid, Hafiz Saeed's political right hand and president of Milli Muslim League Pakistan. Name Syed Mujahid Gilani, grandson of Syed Ali Shah Gilani and nephew of Asya Andrabi. Name Arif Yusuf, leader and former MPA, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. In their presence, a brainwashed minor boy swearing in the name of Hafiz Saeed vows to pick up a Kalashnikov rifle, just like his brothers who tried to infiltrate the borders and kill in Jammu and Kashmir. And a new separatist face is getting ready to claim inheritance over the bloodshed.
जीवे जीवे पाकिस्तान, तेरी जान मेरी जान, पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तान. ये वो नारा है जिसका वारिस आज मैं खड़ा हूँ. सोपोर और दूरों के उस गिलानी खानदान के जिसके सबसे बड़े सैयद अली गिलानी थे, जिनका ये नारा कि हम पाकिस्तानी हैं, ये पाकिस्तान हमारा है. गुज़श्ता 12 साल से मुक़य्यद कश्मीर की वो आहन खातून, कश्मीर की वो बेटी सैयदा आसिया अंद्राबी, उसका वारिस आज मैं यहाँ खड़ा हूँ.
Adding fuel to the fire is a mainstream politician from Imran Khan's political party who goes to the extent of seeking martyrdom for himself and vows open support for Hafiz Saeed's supposedly banned outfit, the Jamaat-ud-Dawa. The social front for the terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba, responsible for the loss of numerous lives, including in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks.
मैं अल्लाह ताला से खुद शहादत मांगता हूँ आप लोगों के सबके सामने. मैं अल्लाह ताला से शहादत मांगता हूँ, आप सब लोग आमीन कहें जी. और इंशाअल्लाह जहाँ पे भी पाकिस्तान को और आप लोगों को मैं भाई ने कहा जमात दावा, लेकिन मैं आप लोगों के साथ हूँ। जमात दावा जितनी तंजीम है, जहाँ पे भी आपको मेरी ज़रूरत पड़ती है, मेरे माल की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, जिस तरह की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, मैं आप लोगों के साथ हूँ। अल्लाह ताला आप सबको कामयाब करे जी।
Since the fall of Kabul last year, Indian intelligence inputs have been ringing alarm bells, cautioning against possible Kashmir-centered Taliban Lashkar nexus in Pakistan. This India Today visual investigation has established the unholy alliance beyond any manner of doubt. In New Delhi with Ankit Kumar, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let me quickly cut across to Ankit Kumar joining us for more on that. Ankit, of course, we're looking at India Today's investigation there that really exposes and unmasks the LET and the Taliban's nexus. Give us an understanding on what this investigation by India Today has really exposed under the light of Imran Khan's regime.
Well, Nabila, what we have here is a visual investigation that spans almost over a year. It starts with the fall of Kabul, the capture by Taliban, and then goes on with the imprisonment which is supposed to last for over 33 years for Hafiz Saeed. What we have done is we have gathered visuals soon after the fall of Taliban of an event that was organized by Hafiz Saeed's banned outfit Jamaat-ud-Dawa, which is also a social front for the banned terrorist outfit lashkar-e-taiba. Now, what we are showing on our screen is a sort of marriage that has been organized by the erstwhile Imran Khan government. Now, look at the characters who are there on the stage. You have a former cabinet rank official, member of provincial assembly that belongs to Imran Khan's party. You have a new Gilani Sion who claims to be the true successor of Shayyad Ali Shah Gilani and claims to be a direct relative of Asia Andrabi as well. You also have known close associates of Hafiz Saeed who have not only been sanctioned and banned by India but also by United States. You can also see, and perhaps the most important figure on the stage is the most known face of belonging to a seminary that is also known as University of Jihad, the Darul Haqqaniya, only 60 or 70 miles from the Afghan border. Why this place is important? Because this place has produced more Afghan Taliban leaders than any other madrasa or any other school. You have the interior minister, perhaps the most powerful leader in Afghan Taliban, who comes from this seminary,
right.
And one of the most known faces of this seminary can be seen on the stage. So we have been witnessing a lot of intelligence reports for past 1 year which reported a supposed nexus between LET and Afghan Taliban. For the first time, we are showing a visual investigation that establishes beyond doubt what has been taking place on the Afghan-Pakistan borders.
All right, and right under the protection of Imran Khan while he was in tenure. In fact, stay with us, Ankit. The terror mastermind, Hafiz Saeed's conviction too seems like a farce, and that farce has been exposed here. Over 30-year jail term for him in separate sentences that will only run concurrently, causing a significant reduction in the sentence altogether. Many more deception tactics to avoid sanctions against him. Here's an exclusive report.
The sentencing of UN-designated global terrorist Hafiz Mohammad Saeed drew international attention. But was it a 30-plus year term or a ticket to freedom?
इंसदाद दहशतगर्दी अदालत से गैर कानूनी फंडिंग के केसेस में कलअदम जमात-उद-दावा के सरबराह हाफिज सईद को 31 साल की सजाएं सुना दी गई हैं। जमात-उद-दावा के सरबराह हाफिज सईद को मजमूई तौर पर 2 मुकदमात में 31 साल कैद की सजाएं सुनाई गई हैं।
Pakistan's anti-terror court convicted Hafiz Mohammad Saeed on several charges of terror financing, but the total sentence spans 33 years, has been broken down in several smaller sentences. But here's the catch. According to the court order, all the sentences would run concurrently, which means a maximum imprisonment of 5 years. the court has given the UN designated global terrorist the benefit of Section 382B of Pakistan's CRPC. Under this benefit clause, the sham house detentions served by the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks mastermind in the past would compensate for a large chunk of the sentence awarded by the anti-terror court. The special legal benefit is usually not extended to convicts of heinous crimes. But for Pakistan, Hafiz Saeed is definitely special. As the power centers shift in Islamabad, the question remains, will India's most wanted terrorist ever be punished for the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks? In New Delhi, Ankit Kumar for India Today.
All right, you heard that. I'm going to cut across to Ankit for more on that. Ankit, Hafiz Saeed, the most wanted global terrorist, has been awarded death sentence. He's been awarded imprisonment, a sentence for close to 33 years, one would assume. But most of that sentences, that has been awarded to him, happens concurrently, which means it amounts to only 5 years on the whole that he will be imprisoned. What does that really speak of? It's quite a farce. Is he being shielded by the Pakistan government indeed?
Well, Nabila, this is also one of those state-sponsored deception tactics adopted by the Pakistani state under Imran Khan government. In fact, in the last days of Imran Khan government, what had happened was that the judge, the anti-terror court judge, had made two very minute. He has given two legal loopholes to the 26/11 mastermind. What this order does is, it makes the judgment appear as if it is a very strict judgment, awarding 33 years of prison to the terror mastermind. But if you look into the nuances of what has been given as the judgment, there are two important points. One, as you rightly mentioned, the concurrent term of this sentence. But more important point is the introduction of a particular CRPC of Pakistan Constitution. What it does is, it provides another legal loophole to reduce half his sentence to as many as maybe a couple of more months. What it does is, it takes into consideration all the time that Hafiz Saeed has served since 2008 till this date, as during his house arrest, during some of his weeks or days in another jails. All those terms will be added to his current sentence. Now, this particular provision under usual circumstances is reserved for normal cases which are not heinous in nature. It is the prerogative of the anti-terror court judge to consider if the crime committed by or the accused, who in this case is Hafiz Saeed, is heinous or not. For some reason, for Pakistani court judge, Hafiz Saeed, the global terrorist, the UN designated terrorist, accused of killing thousands, if not more, people in India, including citizens of US and many other countries. For some reason, his crime is not considered heinous, and he might be able to walk out of jail in next few months. Not 33 years, not 5 years. He might be a free man in next few months.
So, as you say that, it also took a while to crack down on Hafiz Saeed. Give us an understanding on the kind of atrocities that this man has meted out.